Good morning, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You are all here this morning for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause just means it's more likely than not that you committed the offense in which you've been charged. As you stand before me today, you are presumed not guilty, and that status will stay with you throughout each stage of these proceedings unless changed by you when you plea out or by the state attorney's office when they prove the charge against you. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a warrant or a new charge and given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of pretrial release which will be imposed upon you. I will also determine today whether you qualify for a public defender, whether you'd like to represent yourself, or whether you're going to be hiring private counsel. You are entitled to make a phone call today. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, please let me know, and I'll make sure that happens today. Finally, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. Don't say anything about the facts of your case today. There's an assistant state attorney in this courtroom. She's writing down everything that you say, and these hearings are recorded. So anything you say about the facts of your case will be noted and can be used against you in your case. At this time, please raise your right hand so I can place you all under oath. Swear from the testimony before the court this morning will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, go and put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward to the podium. Victoria Hardy. Hi, Miss Hardy. What's your date of birth?
5/14/1976.
Okay, you are here this morning for possession of paraphernalia. The current bond is $1,000. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want to represent yourself? Are you going to hire somebody, or do you want the public defender's office?
A public defender.
All right, I will provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you. Does she have a prior record, Steve?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Her record goes back at least 10 years. She's got over a dozen felonies, probably 25 convictions. She did a bunch of failure to appear, dwellage, drugs, trafficking convictions, multiple drug convictions, fraud, theft, stealing stolen property, cocaine.
Okay. Does she have any FTAs?
Yes.
Vacancies?
Within the last 2 or 3 years, she's got several of them.
Okay. All right, Miss Hardy. How long have you lived in Hernando County?
I live in Pasco County.
Okay, we have an address for you here on Danube Drive in Spring Hill. Is that not correct?
Yeah, that's Pasco County.
Okay, where in Pasco County is that?
It's right on County Line Road.
Is that Hudson?
No, it's considered Spring Hill.
Spring Hill, but it's in Pasco? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how long have you been living there?
My whole life, since I was 3.
Okay, you have a job these days?
No, I'm taking care of my father. He's got stage 4 lung cancer. And
Okay.
he's on his deathbed.
All right. Do we want to give her an offer to resolve it today?
Sure. What's the court think appropriate? I haven't been in first appeal in front of yourself.
Ms. Hardy, do you want to try to resolve your case today? If you want to resolve it today, I mean, based on your prior record, it's going to be jail time, but you'll be out in 60 days. You want to resolve it today?
No, I can't. My father.
Okay.
I need to be out again.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to set a bond higher to ensure your appearance in court because that's my concern. What were you going to say, Steve?
That was exactly what I was going to ask.
Okay. All right. Well, based on your prior record of failing to appear and based on the number of prior felonies that you have, I'm going to set your bond at $5,000, okay? And we're going to see you back to court on August 9th at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Christina Krejci? Ms. Krejci, you are here today for a failure to appear.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I know you must, but it's actually for the same charge that I've been sentenced on with a motion to dismiss.
okay. Well, it looks like it's out of Hillsborough County.
Right.
and they've asked for no bond on that. So we're going to keep it no bond right now. Hillsborough is going to come get you within the next 5 days. You're going to head down there and see if you can take care of your case as soon as possible, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Angela Stevens. Hi, Ms. Stevens. What's your date of birth?
5/10/1980.
All right. You were here this morning because you failed to appear in front of Judge Hitzman on June 6th for driving on a suspended driver's license.
Yes.
He has a bond on that on $2,000. Do you want to try to resolve your case this morning?
I was part of a program, so I don't understand.
Well, you were part of his Get Your Driver's License Back program, right? But then you didn't come to court. So what we can do is we're going to keep the bond at $2,000 and set you up for another court date, or you can try to resolve it today.
What would it be?
If today, I mean, if she was part of his driver's court, then I would do time served.
Yeah, Your Honor, she's got 2010 DUI, 2015 trespass, and some other stuff that was not crossed last year, so not a significant history.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and resolve your case today for time served?
Sure.
Okay. You understand by taking a plea on this case today that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yeah.
Giving up your right to confront witnesses against you, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. You want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today? I can't hear you.
Yes, please.
Okay. With regard to driving on a suspended driver's license, how do you plea? You can plead no contest.
No contest.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. I adjudicate you guilty. I sentence you to 2 days Hernando County Jail. Get credit for the 2 days that you have in. You'll have fines and court costs in the amount of $438 to pay the clerk of court plus your cost of incarceration. So you need to make your way down to the clerk's office and make a payment plan for that once you get out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're all set. Randy Bueller. And Mr. Bueller, what's your date of birth?
4/20/84.
Okay, you were here this morning for possession of drug paraphernalia. The bond is currently $1,000. Carrying a concealed weapon, the bond is currently $500. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Did you want the public defender, or are you going to hire a private attorney?
Public defender, please.
All right, I will provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you. State to see for record.
Yes, Your Honor, he's got a significant record with, once again, dozens, 20, over 20 convictions.
Okay, and they're all recent, pretty recent.
Yeah, I've actually prosecuted him on a couple of cases. He's got burglaries, he's got a lot of drug possessions,
Okay.
marijuana.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bueller, how long have you lived in Hernando County?
33 years.
All right, you got a job these days?
No mind.
Okay, with regard to the possession of drug paraphernalia, I'm going to set your bond at $5,000. With regard to the carrying a concealed weapon, we'll keep it at $500. And we're going to see you back to court on August 9th at 9 a.m., okay? Make sure to reach out to your public defender.
Yes, ma'am.
Valerie Darden. Hi, Miss Darden. What's your date of birth?
12/16/1969.
All right, you're here today for a retail theft, looks like from Walmart. I did find probable cause for that, and your bond is currently $500. Did you want to represent yourself, or do you want to hire somebody, or you want the public defender's office?
I guess maybe it's public defender.
Okay, I will provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, okay? State?
Okay, is there any way that I can get all
Okay, well, let's find out what's going on, okay? I'm going to ask the state attorney about your prior record.
I'm under the impression by the probation department that she might be on probation with a violation coming down in case 16 CT 557. Am I correct?
It would have, Judge, but it actually expired yesterday.
Okay.
So she completed all the special conditions. The only thing she had left was the financials for the court fines. So basically, since it expired, what we'll do is just an unsuccessful termination on that.
Okay.
Okay. She also has a prior failure to appear. Besides on a bad check 20 years ago and one recently within the last year, I'm not sure what the charge was. She actually has some kind of a problem going on right now. without any real significant criminal history and a theft charge like this, we'd be okay with some kind of probation sentence. Again, actually, she's not doing so good on probation, so 60 days jail. Since she just got off probation yesterday.
Ms. Darden, do you want to try to resolve your case today?
Oh, Deputy.
Okay, well, if you wanted to resolve it today, the court is willing to sentence you to 20 days jail, and you'll get credit for the 2 days that you have in. Is that something you want to take care of today?
To stay 20 days?
Yeah, you'll be sentenced to 20 days jail. You'll get credit for the 2 days that you have in. 20 minus 2 is 18. Do you want to take care of your case today?
Can I save the $50?
Okay, well, we'll keep your bond at $500, and we'll see you back to court on August 9th at 9 a.m. Just so you know, ma'am, the state is looking for 60 days jail in your case, okay? I've appointed the public defender, so you might want to talk to your public defender about what's going to go on in court when you come in.
Okay.
Aaron Elliott? Hi, Mr. Elliott. What's your date of birth?
42584.
You got to speak into the microphone. I can't hear you.
42584.
All right, you're here today for a retail theft and resisting a merchant. Currently, the bonds are $500 and $2,000. I did find probable cause for both of those. Do you want to represent yourself? You want the PD? Or are you going to hire somebody?
Public defender.
Okay, do you have the public defender on your open case?
I believe so.
Do you have the public defender with Judge Toner?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. All right, with regard to the retail theft, I'm going to keep the bond at $500, resisting a merchant. I'm going to keep the bond at $2,000. Mr. Elliott, you have an open case, 2017 CF 1116. What we're going to do with that case is I'm going to recommit you on that case because you were out on bond on that while you committed these new crimes. So, pursuant to Florida Statute 903.0471, I'm revoking your bond on that case. You'll be held without bond. You have a court date on that next week on July 31st, and a court date on these new charges on August 9th at 9 a.m. You want to reach out to your public defender and find out what's going to go on in court next time, okay?
Your Honor, did you keep the bond the same on the drug paraphernalia also? That's a separate case.
Let me get that.
Yes.
It was ROR was the bond.
I'm sorry?
It was an ROR was the bond.
I still don't know what you're saying. What are you
It was
saying?
an ROR and it was the bond.
You are ROR'd on the felony case?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's considered pretrial release. You were not being held in custody. You were out in our community and you committed another crime. 3 of them, actually. So that's why I'm revoking your bond on that case, okay?
Fine.
I'm revoking your pretrial release. So you're not going to be released on that case until it's resolved. You also have a possession of paraphernalia. The bond on that is currently $1,000. I did find probable cause on that. I'm going to keep the bond at $1,000, and I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you on that. You have the same court date on that, August 9th at 9 a.m., okay? Ronald Erie?
Hello.
Mr. Erie, what's your date of birth?
6/21/79.
Okay, you are here for a charge of dealing stolen property and defrauding a pawnbroker. You were in front of me yesterday, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, I think this is part of that whole same investigation that they're doing. As a matter of fact, I know it is. But the bonds on these that you're in front of me today are $5,000 each. I did find probable cause. I'm going to keep them at $5,000 each. And you have the public defender on all your other cases, right?
I have to get one, yeah.
Okay, but we
That's
appointed
right.
the public defender yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to keep the public defender on this case. Someone will be out to see you shortly, and I believe this case is set with all your other cases on August 14th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Moeen Fahid. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, whose name is it called?
Moeen Fahid.
I have a rap sheet,
It's
but I don't have a
it's
public
just-
statement.
Hi, Mr. Fahid. You're here this morning for an order to transport an inmate. It looks like you have a hearing on a violation of probation arraignment in front of Judge Merritt on August 10th. I'm here to advise you that that's what you were transported from Lake County for. Did you have a public defender representing you in your underlying case?
No?
Do you want the public defender to represent you at your violation of probation arraignment?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender, okay?
Thank
And
you.
they'll bring you to court on August 10th.
All right.
All right. Michael Gonzalez? Hi, Mr. Gonzalez. What's your date of birth?
6/11/90.
Okay, you were here this morning because you were picked up for a violation of probation warrant on your fraudulent use of a credit card. There is probable cause for your arrest. It's no bond because it's a violation of probation. We're going to keep it no bond at this time, and we're going to see you back to court on August 14th at 8:30 a.m. Did you want the public defender to represent you on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll provision appoint the public defender's office. All right, good luck. Michael Janish? Hi, Mr. Janish. What's your date of birth?
9/21/66.
All right, you're here for a battery on a law enforcement officer. The bond is currently $5,000. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want to hire an attorney, or do you want the public defender's office?
Public defender.
All right, I'll provision appoint the public defender to represent you. State to secret fire record.
Yes, ma'am. From 1990 to 2000 in Michigan, he had several batteries, criminal mischief, weapons, DUIs, habitual felony offender stuff back there. And then in Florida, I only see a 2010 Willis.
Okay.
And
All right, Mr. Janish, how long have you lived in Hernando County?
12 years.
All right, you got a job these days?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Machinist.
Okay. You supposed to be at work today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have taken the facts and circumstances surrounding this into consideration. Based on everything and your lack of prior record, I'm going to give you a bond of $500, okay? We're going to see you back to court on August 14th at 8:30 in the morning. Make sure to reach out to your public defender to find out what's going to go on in court, okay?
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Jared McCaffrey,
what was the date on that?
August 14th.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. McCaffrey. What's your date of birth?
8/17/81.
Okay. You were in front of me for first appearance back in May, I guess, for possession of child pornography. And what happened was they got a warrant for a lot of your other electronic devices, and they found another 22 counts that they're going to charge you with. I did find probable cause for that. You have the public defender already on your cases, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we're going to keep the public defender to represent you. I'm going to keep the bonds at $2,000 each. It's a total of $44,000. And I'm going to order a GPS if you do get out on bond. You will have to get the GPS. You'll have to pay for the GPS, and you'll not be able to leave Hernando County or the state of Florida without leave of court, okay? You have a court date on all of these things. I'm going to set them up with your other case that you have going on August 10th. We'll set them all up together on August 10th at 8:30, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Gary Payne.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Payne. What's your date of birth?
5/17/49.
All right, you were here this morning for 2 counts of violation of probation. It looks like out of Hillsborough County, and they want to bring you down there. So what we're going to do is there's no bond on those violations of probation right now. We're going to keep those as no bond. We're going to let Hillsborough County know that you're here, and they're going to have 5 days to come pick you up, okay? If for some reason they don't come get you within that 5 days, then the jail there will bring you back in front of me, and we'll figure out what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck. Drew Richards. Hi, Mr. Richards. What's your date of birth?
6/26/93.
All right. You are here this morning for a violation of probation. And you're on probation for criminal conspiracy, petty theft, and unlawful two-way communication device. And the allegation is that you were not at your residence when you were supposed to be. So is this
He also has a drug violation.
This is the open case?
This is a probable cause affidavit filed directly by the probation officer
Right.
when he did a dirty screen.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out when to set it for it. Does he have another case, 2017 CF 1044?
No, that's the case he's on probation
That's this
for.
case.
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay, so
a
it's
new
not a
law
separate
violation. It was based.
Okay.
He was arrested as a probation officer. It looks like.
Got it. Okay. All right, so I'm finding probable cause for your arrest. We're going to keep the bond as none, and we're going to see you back to court on August 22nd at, it's 9, it should be 9 a.m., at 9 a.m. Okay, do you have the public defender to represent you on these?
I had one.
Okay, we'll make sure you still have the public defender's office, okay?
Alright.
All right, good luck. James Saxton. Hi, Mr. Saxton. What's your date of birth?
42784.
All right, you are here today for one count of animal cruelty. The bond on that is currently $5,000, and baiting animals, the bond on that is $5,000. Did you want to represent yourself? You want the PD, or are you going to hire somebody?
I have a lawyer.
Who do you have?
Vanessa Nye out of Tampa.
Okay.
What was her name?
Vanessa Nye out of Tampa.
NYE.
Okay, I believe so, yeah. Does he have a prior record?
Oh yes, ma'am. His record goes back almost 20 years. Cocaine, violations of probation, marijuana, Dwillis, sale of cocaine, another Dwillis, plea to elude, violation of probation, selling counterfeit drugs, cocaine possession, resisting without criminal, carrying concealed weapon. I believe it was a firearm when he was a felon. A couple of things. DV Nalfrost last year and VOP, and I think he has out-of-state history, but I don't have it in front of me. I think his rap sheet said he's a multi-source offender.
Okay.
He's got serious criminal history.
Okay. All right, Mr. Saxton, how long have you lived in Hernando County?
All my life.
All right. Got a job?
No, ma'am.
Based on this history, we'd ask for a bond to be increased and the nature of the charges.
I kind of got that.
Thanks.
I think you asked that on every case.
No, I haven't. I haven't. Today.
Okay. Mr. Saxton, based on your prior record, your amount of prior felonies, violations of probation, the number of FTAs, resisting and eluding law enforcement officer, the court has concern about your appearing at your court appearances, and I need to issue a bond that's going to ensure your appearance in court plus keep the community safe. With regard to the first count, I'm going to set your bond at $10,000. Count 2, I'm going to set your bond at $10,000. We're going to see you back to court on July 21st at 1:15 in the afternoon. Okay. Did he have an open case?
I was just going to ask the court that I believe he has an open case in front of Judge Merrick, 16 CF 2053.
Okay.
Is,
What's your open case for, Mr. Saxton?
It was a violation in Tampa, but I got sentenced to that. I get out on October 1st on that.
He already pled, it sounds like. He already pleaded?
Yes, ma'am.
You already pled to that? That's already resolved?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say for sure.
All right, well, this case we're just keeping on July 21st at 1:15 in the afternoon, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, reach out to your attorney and let her know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
Before, can we check with the clerk on that case number that I provided for Mr. Saxton? It's 16 CF 2053. Maybe they can.
That's what they have.
That's what we have, yes. That is open. It has an open case in front of Judge Merrick. And it's set for July
21st.
Okay, I would request that his bond be revoked on that.
Okay.
I
I'm not going to do that at this time based on what he's telling me, but I've set the bond on his case is at $10,000 each. If you want to do a pre-trial motion, you can take it in front of Judge
Okay.
Merrick.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Gail. Thank you.